The Order 1886 is a very character-driven, third-person action game set in an alternate history London. We felt like the Industrial Revolution was this really good opportunity where a lot of what we know today kind of comes from that time period as far as like technology is concerned. So it seemed like a really good opportunity to start to take science and the Industrial Revolution and really infuse it into the weaponry for a video game.
Great! We're in position!
About time!
For us, the gunplay, while it's very much at the forefront of the core mechanics of the game, we saw opportunity to kind of go in there and go, wow, like, what would you do if you could take any science that they did know about and actually apply it to a weapon? It's something that today we kind of take for granted, that a lot of things that are developed scientifically are actually ending up, being used against people as weapons. So this kind of was, it was kind of cool to see that maybe happening for the first time here in the 1800s of our game. The PS4 was an interesting machine to start working on. It gave us the ability to do what we thought was kind of lacking in previous gen, which was really kind of crossing the boundary of believable characters in a video game. We're getting close to really being able to kind of, get out of the uncanny valley and let people see these characters emote and speak and feel in a way where you don't feel like it's a game anymore.
What now?
Lafayette, monocular.
Part of that was developing a performance capture process that would allow us to actually take those performances and really get them as genuinely as possible into the game. So we developed very complex head rigs that are carried in the game. Our game characters are actually the same in cinematics as they are all the time. So when you're in cover and you see him scrunching his face, it's like that's the same guy, same face, same joints in that head as you see everywhere in the cinematics. It starts to kind of really blur the lines between what is cinematic and what is game, which is why we call the game film. Like the whole game feels like a movie. You feel much more attached to them if you kind of go, oh, that I can even get the way he feels just from a run cycle. That's something that I think moving from past generation to now, I think more people are going to start to pick up on the fact that characters feel more real when even in game, like in a cover system, everything comes from motion capture because it looks like a real person doing those things. You feel a lot more hunkered down and intense when someone is actually acting like that in a mocap stage. We have a really strong vision for the game. We just want to make sure that it's done right. So we have an early 2015 release for the game, and it's going to be exclusive to PlayStation 4.
PlayStation